Is there other life in the universe? Britain's National Archives today released more than 1,000 pages of formerly secret UFO documents. In them, there's one report called Report of Unusual Aerial Phenomenon. It talks about a group of air traffic controllers who say they saw an unidentified flying object land at an unspecified small airport near the eastern coast of England. They say the thing briefly touched down, then took off at tremendous speeds like a rocket. Happened in 4 in the afternoon on April the 19th, 1984. The guys say they were so worried about losing their jobs that they demanded their names be kept off the official books. With us now is Stephen Bassett. He is Executive Director of Paradigm Research. In other words, a UFO expert. Hello, sir.
Shepard, it's good to be back with you.
1,000 pages or something or other released by some people who are just a little crazy. I mean, there was this one report from Gatwick Airport of people seeing something that landed with red and green lights. It was later determined to be an airplane. Yeah. But I guess there's some stuff in there that's kind of freaky too, huh?
Well, the fact is that this is part of a document release program the UK has been undergoing for the last 2 years. This report just reinforced that they're releasing thousands more, and they're going to be releasing tens of thousands more over the next 2 years.
Of course, there's nothing here that guarantees there's any kind of UFO stuff. These are pictures of people that people drew by the British National Archives, pictures that people drew of what they thought was their UFO sightings. But there's nothing here to say, okay, there's a UFO. It's just people's accusations that they saw USOs, right?
Well, actually, there's a lot there, Shepard.
Okay,
thousands of sightings, many previously classified, including reports from air traffic controllers and military people. And that goes along with the fact that France has been releasing thousands of sighting reports in their classified files for the last couple of years. And other countries have been releasing documents, including Brazil, Mexico. Recently, the Vatican, I think you may recall, just a couple of days ago, the Vatican astronomer, Jose Gabriel Funes, made a statement that there was no problem regarding the Catholic Church and people believing in extraterrestrials. Now this additional release from the UK. What's going on here, Shepard, is these other countries are trying to get ahead of this issue by getting their files out there, by releasing the documents out of their classified agencies and so forth. The U.S., on the other hand, has not done that. The U.S. is dragging its feet. And that's a very interesting situation. Your viewers might be interested in knowing that this same thing could have been happening in the U.S. 15 years ago. We could have released tens of thousands of documents back then because a friend and supporter of the president, Lawrence Rockefeller, approached the administration in March of 1993 and wanted to meet with the president and give him a letter asking that all UFO-related documents in all agency files in the government be released. And this effort, called the Rockefeller Initiative, went on for 3 years. Eventually, very little was done, though John Podesta was tasked to do some work and Webster Hubbell was asked to look into it. Hillary Clinton, who was running for president, knew about this initiative. She helped draft a letter from Rockefeller to the president, or his staff did. John Podesta knew about it. This is a major effort, and if your viewers want to know about it, all they have to do is do a web search on Rockefeller Initiative, and all of the documents are there. Over 173 of the key documents are on the web right now. Another 800 pages of documents are in the files of Grant Cameron, a researcher who did the original FOIA.
They don't want to hurt us, do they?
I don't know. I think we need to find out, and we need to start asking our candidates and politicians about this issue sooner than later.
You know why I think it's all a load of crap? And that is because if they really were out there, I'd have seen them by now. All the weird things happened to me, and they'd have come here. I know they would have. They would have brought with them some sort of... There they are. I mean, we got pictures of them back in the back lot. Those were actually taken at CNN. But they would have brought with me a new cold medication. I have to go home. I'm not feeling well. Thank you for being here.